still not rocking with the fact that they picked the Suyo of the Leo board, but I guess they want to just go, like, you know, maneuver around the walls to get away from the Fanny. Is that the right idea?
Yeah, I think that's it. And also, technically, you are tankier against the Fanny Freya. The physical damage reduction is still there. It's just the Eve. It's going to be a problem.
But you can outlast as a Leo board either way, though.
Yeah.
I guess it's a more of a preference for Albert here.
So I think they go Uranus and Grok again, or Uranus got the Kacha.
Yeah. Should be.
It sounds like a pretty solid choice.
There's the God
Shadow.
Oh, what? They flexed the Freya to XP. Oh, I am.
Hold on a second.
Why didn't they go Herod if they wanted to flex?
And by the way, Sora and EVOS is still getting, you know, there's a possibility of flex too. Even the Suyo.
Yeah. This is great for Moskov, good for Claude as well.
Do you want to pivot Suyo to gold lane? Is that a bad idea?
I think it's well, it's not an Erlan pick, but yes, it could work.
On paper.
The normal choice would be something like a Claude, right?
Yeah, Claude or a Moskov. Usually, I think the normal pick would be Moskov against the Fanny. But they want to bypass the Granger and the Eve, so Claude.
Dude, I don't like how Alter Ego have a really...
Into a corner. Can EVOS finish the job and finish this one 2-0 against Alter Ego? We'll see the answer in a second.
Here we go, folks. Will the M7 runner-up start the season 0-3? It's a big question lingering. It could very easily happen here as EVOS have what we think is the better draft.
And on top of that, RP has gone with the Purify, respecting the catch potential, but he won't be able to reposition as well, so his positioning before the fight needs to be perfect here. As Nino goes for the Vengeance. And if you look at the emblems by Bayu, put himself together for Hijime on the Eve, he understands he is absolutely a target. We'll be trying to outmaneuver yet again, but so will Key this time. Now he's on a hero can actually make those El Momento plays happen.
Okay, so far, not much of a domination in the mid lane for EVOS. In fact, Alter Ego seems to be the one taking control, but just because the fact that it's a Kalea right now, and Hijime is having a field day, but how long can that last?
I think all the way to like level 3 maybe. Once the ultimates are in the picture, it becomes so much more risky for Hijime to walk up.
Erlan prioring that warrior boots, knowing that he's gonna be trading some damage with the Granger, and look at that, the heart rate BPM. Oh, you can see the screen, Hijime.
Yeah.
Getting the full value of that pull yourself together.
Wow. Look at Hijime though. All things considered, still pretty low on the heartbeat. Calm, cool, collected.
No team fight just yet. Everyone is still
Erlan as well. Stone Cold.
whoa.
Just a bit of damage there. XP Crab going to be taken by Ray.
Yeah, honestly, not that bad for EVOS currently. I expect Ray to be much more aggressive in that exchange earlier, but I guess EVOS knows that, or Alter Ego knows that EVOS is still a threat. Now Alex is on his own in frontline.
Yeah, going to get a bit of damage over on Albert. RBM coming down as well as Nino pops in the Valkyrie Descent, but they don't have the turtle in the right place. Luke goes in, gets 3 now, goes up as well. Able to bring 2 members back. No flicker for Hijime. Ray was able to get the turtle, but at what cost? Luke gets a double. It's a 3-0 start for the Tigers.
He cannot get away with this, man. Not anymore. 2 times in a row. You give him the Sora. This is what Mr. Streamer can do.
You just cannot allow this to happen time and time again. They tried to go for the sneak on the turtle, but even then, if you can see a replay, the Retri wasn't even all that clean, so that was a sketchy situation there for Alter Ego.
Ray's at 60.
Wow.
Maybe he is the cold-blooded jungler.
Retribution, man. You gotta be calm, cool, collected if you want to win those Retri battles. But after that kind of teamfight win for EVOS, I wonder if Alter Ego are still
Nino.
over the same thing.
140. As expected for Nino, but like, damn. Damn. That's a... Dang, what? Oh my god, Hijime? What? Wait, he was so chill earlier. 70, now he's...
MPL, you might want to call an ambulance right now.
Okay.
Oh.
Again.
Together.
Oh,
Yeah, with the AOD.
this time though.
Con on the con as well, but there's no follow-up. Oh man, Tsunami Slam! Brings him under turret! Nino's able to pick up a kill. Now it's going to be Ray with the cables, but Albert gets away across the wall. Now goes for the Soul Sever. Still taken down by Ray, but now it's going to be Nino next to the chopping block. Knocked up, thrown back again. Luke's going to go for the kill. Ray's recalling. Lancer Flare on him. He has no escape. Luke's on a killing spree, and Ray can't do nothing about it.
Every trade the White Tigers wanted. It's just a full-on EVOS game, EVOS match so far. It's not close.
This is a brawl for both teams, and the thing is, Altrigo are obliging EVOS in some of these brawls, and when you're up against a Sora, a Suyo, a Tsushin, these are brawl picks, man. Even the Kalea, that's an extra bit of sustain that Altrigo can't really match. Not at 4 minutes.
Getting worse and worse every minute right now, and EVOS right now, they want to get the turtle. Luke once again!
Yeah, finds Ijume now, can go to the air. He might want to, never mind, he's gonna pull back. Alec, in trouble. Taking a beating by the Cloud Fist.
But now no more shifting skies for Luke. He's gonna get jumped on.
Yeah, I don't know about going in on Luke though. He pulls it back now. AOG out of there. Out of there coming down with Ray.
Oh.
But the Tsunami Slam locks Ray out. Erlan still doing a lot of damage. Ray coming back with the cables again, doing so much! Oh my goodness, Ray! Now with more cables, Erlan flickers out the safety view. Wants to go for the kill. Arfi right there. Can't get the Detonata.
No way.
Get the wrap.
No
way! He's crazy with it.
He's choking everything. Oh, RP.
Erlan.
Oh, that's a bit sketchy, my dude.
Both of them are happy feet, man.
Wow, man. Footwork for the players of EVOS, but Altrigo, they have found a winning fight.
They're winning in economy. Alter Ego is definitely turning that one around, all because of Ray's effort. That's a lot of cables, man. I can't even count it.
He was
one hand.
He was going in circles, but there were some cables that did not land, and yet he was still able to have such a big impact in that fight. That's a sky piercer for Albert.
Dang.
Altrigo better be careful.
Pulling a James Panks.
Yeah. I guess EVOS was not really respecting the potential of Alter Ego because of the fact that they already won the fight too many times, and now they're a bit too overzealous.
Yep.
Also knowing the fact that Luke is also
Yeah.
out of resource. That's probably the biggest thing that EVOS needs to correct from now on. And now Alter Ego is up 1K.
For once, Hijume was able to actually sit there, deal damage, and use his ult without getting demolished immediately. I think that was the biggest factor here. That is something that EVOS cannot allow if they really want to match Altrigo in these team fights.
Yeah, Ijume is not really having a good time overall. In these two games, E0, 2-4, and now finally he gets the space that he needed.
It's all up to Luke, man.
Yeah.
It's Luke's call.
It's about who starts the fight, and EVOS, they are much better at starting the fight compared to Alter Ego, right? Alter Ego is in a way built to respond. Erlan though.
Whoa. Away from Erlan. BMI placed defensively. He's walking up now. They'll be able to defend the turret. Oh, Purify from Arfi.
Yeah, he did.
It happens.
He expected the flicker from Key.
Oh.
Interesting. That's a big resource to burn out, Arfi.
I don't know why you would just preemptively press Purify.
I think he was expecting Kalea to flicker. Does
Yeah.
he jump?
Flicker, knock up, Tsunami Slam.
Yeah, but I agree with you. I don't know why you would preemptively Purify, because you have a God of Catcher to come through anyways, and you can just wait on it, right?
Yep.
Yeah. It happens to the best of us. And now looking at the gold right now, it's very clear.
Whoa.
Wait a minute.
Very aggressive there. Few taking a beating as well. A taunt coming down as well. Few will fall. Luke still doing damage there. Tsunami Slam locking him out. Oh, Luke jumps into the back. Erlan with the blaze. Ijume gets canceled by Nino. And Ijume played that well. Spaced out to safety, but with the flicker.
There you go. That's the Alter Ego that we want, that we always see in M7. They're probably back right now. And now Albert gets it. Raid, no retribution, but it looks like Alter Ego will take this one. Oh.
Yep. All right. That was a great brawl from Altrigo. For once, matching the pace. Taking Few out before the fight began was already such a huge win. And afterwards, the fact that the flicker was available for Hijume once again allowed him to do the damage. And RP picked up a couple of, at least one stack on the Sky Piercer. So things are looking up for Altrigo this time.
By the way, that is Few's first death in MPL Indonesia.
Yep.
Took him 2 games.
Wow.
Audience prediction though, pretty nice for EVOS, but wait, what? Oh, audience prediction. I was gonna say, I thought it was a real-time victory rate because it would be counterintuitive, but
Yep.
yeah, 2.4k, 2.5k, and more for Alter Ego by the time goes on, as they're gonna get that long lane or top lane turret. A lot of value there, and Erlan completes the DHS. Now he's gonna be fighting a bit even more brilliantly.
Erlan's so behind, dude.
Yeah.
Gold.
Oh. Nino saves the turret. Right now, though, Ray seems so much more comfortable on this hero as opposed to the Harith, man. He's actually having presence in the game. He's farming well. He's a real threat, and this is what Alter Ego needed in the previous game because that Harley was completely shut down.
I like that. Better watch out. But it looks like he's still pretty much healthy, and they want to go for something or take this turret if they can. Alter Ego is moving as a unit so far, except Ray. He's free to do what he wants.
It seems like the idea mainly for Alter Ego is to just pressure EVOS into starting an engagement by poking them with the Granger and the Eve, right? They have double poke, and there's not as much sustain in EVOS compared to the previous games.
And he's still not, he's not calm enough, man. 144 right now.
Oh, man.
The BPM. Shout out to MPL Indonesia for that.
Okay, Arfi is doing a ton of damage.
Erlan?
Cancel!
Erlan?
Oh, Erlan almost just ate the bullet.
You gotta respect that, man. You don't want to get some stab versus stacks towards one of the Granger mains of MPL ID. Now, the next objective battle, Alter Ego. They don't really have a jungler that's pretty capable in retreating and also taking the brunt of the lower damage, but they do have Nino, they do have RP to back up. But now Nino is just on his own in the front line. Luke, trying to set up.
Nino pulled back. Uh-oh, few mighty combat AOG. Yeah, he's gonna be fully locked down. Arfi, put in the Nino. Oh, pops into with a nature, gets it in time. Luke couldn't kill him. And now it's Erlan with the blazing duet in the mid lane.
Oh, no.
Oh, Egypt was waiting in the BMI. Now Erlan has to flicker out. Ray's clean with the cables. No Lord, Alter Ego took it away.
Wow, in a game like this, Ijume still flickered forward there to try and get the kill. This is why the guy is so notorious almost for going with these flickers. As Ray is greeting for the purple.
Bro, the heart rate, it's rising, man. You saw Luke and Erlan, they were kind of chill with it in the early game. And then now, after those few mistakes, even few.
Look at the gold swing right now. Oh, the lead by Arfi. 2.7k, that's a bit too much, even for a snowballing Granger.
Oh, Pauldron for Nino. This seems to be not a full damage Freya played by Nino. That's why he's been so bravely moving forward there into multiple enemies. Even now, wow.
Yeah, that is amazingly brave from Nino, but I guess he has the right to do so. That's a 3v1, folks.
And the sieging here from Alter Ego is going to be such a huge problem for EVOS. Sooner or later, they got to force something.
Yeah, for sure. They got to
look at damage.
look for a set, but it just isn't happening. Again, the poke from the Granger and the Eve is just too much.
But I guess EVOS has a way to work around it, right? They have two quote-unquote setter here. Key is more of a pick-off, but you can see him knocking two people in the air with the jump. And Luke has been so on point with the Sora so far in this first two games. I don't see that changing anytime soon.
Well, the difference right now is that Alter Ego have range, first of all, so Key on the Kalea can't really engage as easily. And number two, they have burst damage. The Granger isn't exactly a burst type of hero, well, kind of is. But because there's so much more damage available to them right now and they are ahead in gold, when Luke goes in, he gets blown up. And with the Wind of Nature already completed for Arfi, that kind of makes Hijime his only target, which makes the strat for EVOS in the teamfights very one-dimensional for Alter Ego to react to.
Right now, EVOS is just trying to manage the lane to make the Lord fight even better for them, but I don't think that's easy to do. I mean, the Alter Ego is always in the vicinity, and they definitely have a say with the Lord fight, knowing that they still have 3 turrets intact in the bottom lane compared to EVOS' 1. Players go about Jodak. Arfi is just leading the charge with Ray. Then Oliver is the one that's following it. The only member in the top 4 in damage or players gold so far from EVOS.
That's some damage. You know, the fact that Albert went for the Sky Piercer as well, I don't think he has any stacks as of right now. That also means that Few, I guess, can itemize more defensively, but he is not as big of a threat as he was in the previous game too.
I think he's gonna solo challenge anytime soon. Albert.
Oh, Alex. A ton on Key. Key trying to go and run. He has to flicker now. Sky Piercer gets the immortality down. This is free. It doesn't look like they can even walk up.
Interesting that no one body blocked for Key there. I think that's a missed opportunity, but either way, EVOS is still losing on trades.
And while they're doing this, again, the split push angle is very much alive for Alter Ego. Nino and Ray are both really good at taking down turrets, and they are surprisingly mobile. You can't really catch them without the long chase available for EVOS.
This is literally this is literally Iron Maiden for EVOS currently. If they want to just go out and try to move just a little bit outside of the base, they're gonna be the one who's getting hurt. With how much siege potential, how much poke damage that Hijume and Arfi can output at this point with the lead that is secured. And Ray is just gonna be there lurking to assassinate anyone that's in front of him.
And look at our turntables, man. 2k gold advantage for Hijume this time. And he has the warrior boots, dealing with all this physical damage, the Suyos, the Soras, and the clone. But he went with the double wand, so that's a lot of slows. Luke.
From Alec, lower charges in the bottom lane, airline. Taking half HP, needs to respect the damage. Albert already cleared up top, but look at that wave, man. They cracked the base turret open. Luckily for them, not the far lane.
At least because right now they have decent clear, but Alter Ego surely have the better.
Whoa! Oh, Luke with a big set. Good taunt by Alec. It's just him brought back under the turret now. He goes to the sky, doesn't pick up as well, but Luke is gonna fall to the Sky Piercer of Arfi again. Arfi, how many stacks does he have? Is that 50 or is that 40? I think it's 40.
Yeah. To be honest, not really that bad of a trade for EVOS currently with the position that they're in. Getting woes and woes, almost 9k currently. Only deficit in kill is actually 3 kills, which is crazy.
Man, what a taunt by Alec though. That really stopped what EVOS were planning.
Again, when their moves are so one-dimensional, now Alec, Nino, even Arfi, they can see through what EVOS are trying to do because they don't have a lot of options available. That was the ideal case scenario for EVOS. They get a fight near the base turret with Luke engaging on 3 or more members, and they were not able to get any value out of it.
Oh, that's a lot of damage already. With a
Almost half HP.
Yeah,
On the way to his last item, Melfic gun, Erlan.
Yeah, he's already full item right now. All that's left is just to swap around the Wind of Nature with the Mortality. That makes it a bit hard for Luke because so far he's been the one that's handling the back line in the first game, Arashi. But now, with the Winter Crown, Wind of Nature, which is now a bit more useful with the lead that they have, Luke is... It's hard for him to set.
Yeah, no. Way too vulnerable. Ice Queen's Wand for few as well. This is the new Ice Queen's Wand that stacks faster, by the way. So the slow is absolutely... It's a lot... You can feel it if you play a mage, man. You can kite back away from a fighter very easily with the new Ice Queen's Wand. So both Hijume and Few have that. That might equalize.
Oh, Albert might have been caught. Oh, no one's there to body block. Arfi finds an RWM, forcing the Crimson Beacon. AOG gets key. Luke now puts Alec. Oh, he will fall to the turret and airline. Alec for Albert, still so much value for Alter Ego and a rare misstep from Albert.
That is a very uncharacteristic gameplay from Albert. He's usually the one that's the most clean, never made any mistakes, always knows where everyone is around, and never try to just gamble there. But Hijume goes in!
Let's make Tsunami Slam over on Hijume. Airline popping in with the nature already. Hijume's he flickers out to safety, kites away as well! Hijume just baited everybody! Few with the flicker in. He'll be able to get the kill back now. Arfi, can he deal enough damage? Surely he can. Man's godlike purifies out of the Lantern Flare and gets a double on the Granger.
2 down for EVOS. They tried to do something, but they failed in the trade department. Hijume is the one that's down, and now Alter Ego, I believe they can delay this as much as they want.
They absolutely can, but if they do, they won't have the man advantage much longer.
Yeah, they're going quick.
There we go, 70 stacks for Arfi.
With the War Axe too.
Man, that's a menacing amount of damage coming out of this man. 8 seconds until Key is back on the map. Conceal.
Yeah, Albert's gonna take those shots. Raven bottom lane with the Lord. Erlan, a PMI back. He and Few respawning now. The damage Ray! Just assassinated Erlan! Luke with a 2-man knockup. Now he's gonna be key with the back line. Tsunami Slam over, but there's not enough damage to come through as Few walks up as well. But hold on, Arfi buys Immortality in time, loses it. Ray in the back line trying to go for the end right now, but Arfi's gonna be shut down. Albert buys Immortality as well. Ray, cable away. It's gonna be Nino who jumps in with the Valkyrie Descent. Few's holding on to the Lantern Flare. Nino gets picked up. RWM Ray with the damage through Few, but Albert walks him down. Ray loses Immortality. The Sky Piercer from Albert doing work. His Immortality will be popped. Now it's Fuge on his own. Hijume wins the ground from Albert. The taunt comes in by Alec. Albert still stays alive. He can clear out the waves. Goes in again. Alec with a taunt. Hijume with Alec. Enough to end this game to bring us to game 3.
A valiant effort, a valiant defense from all